Hi, in this video I will discuss with you how to solve the system of linear equations. The system of linear equations can be solved by three ways, not only one way. Two of them are in algebra, like elimination or substitution, and the third one by a graph. I will discuss in this video only the first two methods, and I will leave the graphing into another video. So let us discuss this question now as an example. The first equation you see here, x and y are not on the same side of equal. So we need to put them in the same side by moving 4y or moving x, 3x together to be on the same side. I will start with trying to move 4y here and the constant number to the other side. So from equation, I said it number 1, we can see 3x here, 4y to move the other side will be a negative sign, because when we move any term from one side to the other side of the equation, we'll change the sign. The sign is positive. When it move to the other side, it change to negative. And same also the constant will be changed into +1, from -1 to +1. This is the first equation. And the second equation also, we need to rewrite it, as you see, to make it arranged as x's for both equations under each other and y's under each other. So by putting here -6x and after then 5y, you see here I did not change the signs because I do not move from one side to other side of the equation. I just put one in front of other. And the constant number +8, when I move it to the other side, the sign will be changed into minus. This is the new shape for the same equations. I did not do any change on it, just I rearranged it. Now I need to make the coefficient of x's equals or coefficient of y's equals. I see it's easier for me to make it for x's. Like here, multiply by 2, so it will be 6x. And here 6x and minus, too easy. When we add the two equations together, they will cancel each other. So I will multiply the first equation by 2. I multiply by 2. When I multiply this by 2, I will get 6x minus, here's the same. When I multiply by 2, it will be 8y is equal to, multiply by 2 will give me 2. So I just multiplied each term by the number 2. The other equation, I don't need to multiply by anything because it's already here, the coefficient is -6, which will be cancelled with +6 when we add the two equations together. So just rewrite the equation without make any change in it. It will be -6x plus 5y is equal to minus 8. You see now it's easy to cancel these two terms together if you add this equation with this equation. So by adding, we find those will be cancelled together, and only the result for y's will be written here. Minus 8y plus 5y, it will give me minus 3y's. And when I add those together, I will get minus 6. You see, we just got a simple equation with only one variable. This variable y, we can get its value by dividing both sides of this equation on the coefficient of y. That means I can get negative 3y divided by negative 3, and also negative 6 divided by negative 3. What I did in the right hand side, I did in left hand side. Now you can cancel those together and you got y. Y is equal, here sign negative with negative, and 6 over 3 will give you 2. So I got y is equal to 2. After then, you can get this value and make it substitute in any equation you like, even with the first one or the second one, or with any of those. Make substitution about y is equal to 2, so you can get the value of x. Here, let us do it with the original one by substituting about y. About y value, which is 2, we will get 3x. I use this one. 3x minus 1 is equal to, instead of y, I will put 2. So 4 times 2, which 8. So 3x minus 1 is equal to 8. Then move negative 1 here to the other side of the equation. It will be positive 1. So 3x is equal 8 plus 1. That means 3x is equal 9. Then you divide over 3 here, divide over 3 here, you will get x is equal to 3. So after you got the values of x and y, you said the solution is x and y is the point 3 and 2. This is the way of solving these equations, by the way of elimination. This way is known as elimination. As I eliminate x's from here, then I got value of y. After then I make substitution to get the value of x. Let us see how can we do the other way of solution. The other way of solution, it means to eliminate. Here you see x and y in the same equation. In both equations there are x and y. So we need to eliminate x or y from one equation and make substitution in the other equation. So if we make here elimination for x, let me say for x. So after moving 1 to the other side, it will be 4y plus 1. After then, divide both sides over the coefficient of x. You got, in this case, the value of x in terms of y. So it's 4y plus 1 over 3. This is the value of x in terms of y. This value, I'll take it and make substitution in the other equation about x. So from this to substitute here about x by this value, we got a new equation only in y without x. So here by substitution you got 5y plus 8 minus 6, the 6, and we replaced x by the values here, which is 4y plus 1 over 3 and is equal to 0. So you just got a new equation without x. And we simplify this one. Here you can make cancellation. Here's over 1. So cancel over 3, it will give you 2. Over 3, it will give you 1. So here will be 2. Then 5y plus 8 minus 2. This 4y plus 1 equal to 0. Then eliminate the brackets by multiplying 2 inside the brackets. You will get 5y plus 8 minus 8y, because when you multiply 2 by 4y, that means 8y, and minus 2 times minus plus 1, it will give you minus 2 equal to 0. Also we can simplify this equation. Here those together give you plus 8 and minus 2, it will give you plus 6. And those 5y minus 8y, it will give you minus 3y. So we can write here minus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0. So this simple equation with y only, we can solve it by moving 6 to the other side, then divide on the coefficient of y, like this. minus 3y is equal minus x. Then divide both sides on minus 3. Cancel those together. So y is equal here minus 3. There's cancellation here, will give you plus 2. This value for y, take it and again make substitution about x here or in any other equations. By substituting about the y in this equation, you will find x is equal 4 times 2 plus 1, that mean 8, plus 1, that mean 9, 9 over 3, that mean 3. So x will be 3, which is the same value we got from the first method. Here I will erase this to give space for me. Here, make substitution about y. So x will be 4 times 2 plus 1 over 3, which means 4 times 2, that means 8 plus 1 over 3, also which means 9 over 3, which means also just 3. So we got the value of x is equal to 3. Value of y is equal to 2. So x is equal to 3. And y is equal to 2. So the solution, which is the same solution we got from the first method. Okay, this is just an example on how to solve the system of linear equations, and we can do the same thing with any other questions similar to this one. I will discuss with you in the next video how to get the solution in a graph and what does it mean. Okay, thank you for watching. See you again. Bye bye.